Welcome to another episode, and I am finally here in Behoa Valley in Central Sulawesi. We find statues like this and so many stone jars of a really mysterious age and origins. This is 4,500 years old, confirmed by the archaeologists. I can't explain how remote this place is.
In last week's episode, we left behind the province of Gorontalo and started the 12-hour journey down to Central Sulawesi. This coastal road snakes around the Gulf of Tamini through glorious countryside and coconut plantations. You get to experience the real life of the people of Sulawesi. After a long drive, we reach the city of Palu, and that is where this story begins.
So now we go to Besoa Valley, and I've been wanting to come back here for quite some time because last time the track was too muddy. The weather is good so far, but who knows. So it's only 11 o'clock, 11:15, and already I can feel the skin that is not covered up burning. Palu is honestly the hottest place I've ever been in Indonesia, 100%. So looking forward to getting up into Napu, into the highlands, because it is just so hot down here in the lowland areas. Now we're going up into Napu Valley, and the next stop is Napu. Wow, there's been a big landslide in front. You can see a massive stone there, look at that. We're really making some big elevation right now. Wow, it's just amazing when you're coming into a valley like this. How does somewhere like this even exist? The feeling that you get when you come to somewhere so remote. Because people have lived here thousands of years, long before roads like this existed. So it must have been so difficult to get here. What's going on here? Oh, we've got a dodgy bridge. So beautiful, right? These savannas are just so beautiful, aren't they? Amazing place, really amazing. And that's what this is all about, visiting unique places in Indonesia. Yes. It's so good, it's dry weather now. The last time I was on this road, it was just terrible, wet and muddy.
Napu is an endorheic basin, meaning that rivers flow into it, but no water flows out of it. It's essentially a large swamp.
So I have now reached the point when I came last time. And we're only 30 minutes away, but this road here was so muddy, so bad, I just couldn't go any further. And this is the road to Besoa Valley. And we're going through the thick jungles of Lorilindu National Park. Oh, I think maybe that's the valley. Here. And I walk down, okay? we're finally here, and this is one of the megalithic sites in Central Sulawesi. Very, very remote. Yeah, you got it, babe.
In order to get to the campsite, we have to walk through swamps and lots of farmland.
Whoa, easy, easy. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Wow, we made it, babe. We made it. How do you feel?
Exhausting.
That is absolutely massive. This is like one of the huge jars.
In the valley are huge stone jars called Kalambas. This particular jar stands at 2 meters tall and is the largest so far discovered. Scattered around are hundreds of these stone jars, and most still have their lids. Some of them have very intricate carvings and usually bearing the same mouthless face. At this site called Pokekea, there are numerous stone figures with this very distinctive face.
That's a man and a woman. They're so old.
I never touched this kind of stone, like super, like smooth.
Yeah. It's been worked, hasn't it?
It's perfect shape. I mean,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah. And none of them have got any mouths, they've just got a nose and eyes.
Yeah, look at this. What is this?
We set up our campsite and are in awe of this mesmerizing place.
Kezzy, was the journey worth it to come here? Be honest.
Exhausting,
Or was it worth it?
but it's worth it.
It's like a bubble. What, do you eat it? Or not? Is it not edible? We are literally in the middle of nowhere. This is Besoa Valley.
The valley is surrounded on all sides by steep jungle mountains.
One of the most beautiful valleys I've been to in Sulawesi, Behoa. Some people call it Besoa, but actually the real name is Behoa with a H.
It lies in the middle of the largest protected forest in Sulawesi, Lori Lindu National Park. From the air you can see evidence of ancient mounds and structures from the forgotten culture that once lived here.
And it's so peaceful, and it's going to be a clear sky. We're going to see the stars, and we have these stones over here for company. See you in the morning, and we'll explore this area. Hello and good morning. I am here in this really remote valley called Besoa Valley in Central Sulawesi, Indonesia. And we're surrounded by these strange megaliths, all with the same mouthless face. What these things were used for and when remains a mystery. There has been some fragments of bone found inside some of these huge stone jars. It's just a bizarre place. It really is. And we're in the middle of nowhere. I can't explain how remote this place is. And look here, these lids of these jars, they have these almost like a monkey bent over but with a human face. And all of this was carved out. It's like a bas relief. All the material was carved around this absolutely fascinating place. And there's some more jars over here I'm going to go and have a look at. So some people have said that these are representations of the slaves that were buried alive with the person who died inside the jar. And the craftsmanship that was involved in actually forming these, almost machining them. I mean, this one here, look, it's got these lines going around the side. Very, very difficult to make something like this. This is similar, but a very different style to the jars and the figures that are in the valley next door, which is Bada Valley. These are very different. And this one here has some carving on it. Square carving. I'm not sure exactly when that was done and what that means, if it was original or recent.
It was then when we met Pak Sunadi, the caretaker of Pokekea site, and he was very happy to tell us more about the place.
In Central Sulawesi, Kali ethnic, North Sulawesi, Minahasa, South Sulawesi, Kajang, Toraja, Mamasa.
Yeah.
Connecting like this is here, the human megalith here from the bone.
He tells us that the DNA found from ancient bones matches the indigenous ethnic people of Sulawesi Island.
Yeah.
Before this is a stone jar, yeah.
People call it just stone jar.
But archaeologists come here to research this megalith. They adopt the name from the people local here, this is Kalamba.
And he shares something very interesting, the meaning of the word Kalamba.
Yeah. They mean spirit boat.
Spirit boat.
Perahu arwah.
Arwah is a ghost.
Wow. Going to take us to a new megalithic site I've never been to before. And he's saying that they've found more than 140 different stone jars and different things, and they're always finding more. So as soon as they look into the jungle, a bit further into the jungle on the sides of the valley, they find more megaliths, more jars. They're everywhere here. We are really lucky to bump into this guy actually, because he's showing us some places that I never even knew existed. This place is not on any maps. There's no GPS points for this place.
You're here.
Another megalithic site. Who made them? Why? There's still so many questions. And you can see a lot of these stones are actually fossilized wood. So they've been dug up by the original inhabitants of this place. Stones were very important to whatever culture that was living here thousands of years ago. It's just an insanely beautiful place. With this view, you have to look over this whole valley. And we just found out we are the first tourists to ever come to this place. That's really good. Scientists have been, but not tourists, not yet.
Darni took us here.
Like Sudani.
So he's the legend here. Oh, Sunardi.
Sunardi.
Foundational building.
Ah. Yeah, you can see the kaki.
Yeah.
Ah. Here's the toes of the monkey, but long, smashed up. But the face is...
Yes, the face.
The design of these monkeys here is different to the last site. Much older and not as perfectly shaped. as in the people who made them were still learning, were still trying to figure out how to carve the rock and make it nice. Probably didn't have as much time, and just incredible how old this is. You can just tell how old it is because of how much weathering has happened to it. And here's a broken jar, but this is the fossil, the kayu fossil. Yeah.
Oh, it's so old.
Yes, so old. Millions of years old, this
Not
one.
even...
It looks like here, this is maybe how they make this one. Maybe they're just hitting it so many times with a small rock.
Make it so... Looks so perfect.
Yeah. Wow, look at this. Ada lubang di.
Yeah.
Kenapa?
For this is maybe rice for medicine.
Yeah.
There are many stones here with holes which are thought to be used for grinding rice and other grains.
Mungkin ini dulang mungkin mereka gunakan untuk tempat makan ternak.
Buat apa ini ya, Pak ya?
Ini tuh.
Sambal. Sambal, cabai. Mengulak.
Yeah. So here you can see that these designs are different to the rest. The eye is different and it's just not as perfect and much more weathered. You can just tell instantly by seeing these that they are much older.
Ini wakam.
Yeah.
Necklace.
Yeah, necklace and nipples as well. Now I have a beautiful necklace made by Kezia. It should be UNESCO. Should be UNESCO here, really. This is 4,500 years old, confirmed by the archaeologists. Here in the middle of nowhere in Central Sulawesi. Amazing. This place must have been a very important place for the people here. So the oldest trace of human life that was here was found 8,000 years ago, and that was discovered last year, 2022. The most recent is around 600 years ago. So for a long time, people were living here. What we say is ancient to us was actually also ancient to the most recent people who were living here. That's like comparing us to the people who built Stonehenge, or even older than that. There was a long history here. Kezia's changed her mind now, she wants to come. You scared to be on your own? Yeah?
Yes.
Here we have even more of these statues just hidden here in the jungle. Incredible. And this one, another one, with some square shape cut out of it. No one really knows why.
Habis tumbuk, ini pun simpan.
Yeah.
Tumbuk lagi.
Huh. This one is really special shape. They use the natural shape of the rock to make the face. You can see here's the eyes, the two eyes, nose. Incredible. So here, on the top of a hill, on the slopes of this huge valley, Behoa or Besoa Valley, and in the jungle, hidden, megaliths like this. This place should be UNESCO. It should be UNESCO, no doubt about it. It is an incredibly historic place. There's so many secrets that this place hasn't revealed to anybody yet. You would never know this place was here without a guide.
We visit one last site in Besoa Valley where Pak Sunadi wants to show me one of the stone jars that's still closed.
It is wearing a hat.
And here is one of the Kalamba, one of the jars that is still closed. However, they have opened it and found nothing inside, which only adds to the mystery of this place. What an amazing place this is. Just fascinated by it. You know, thousands of years ago, many people used to live in this valley and the valley next door and the valley the other side. And they created these strange stone megaliths, and they had a culture here. This really is a place that should be protected forever, and I really hope that they do get the UNESCO World Heritage status that they need to get the funding and everything else, because it is an amazingly fascinating place about a culture that we know very little about.
Mantap, makasih banyak Pak. Wow, what a nice guy. What a really nice guy he was. Okay, bye bye Besoa Valley.
As we ride back through the valleys of Besoa and Napu, we are enchanted by its natural beauty and seclusion. Perhaps the ancient people who found this place were also captivated by its tranquility and the fact that it is so isolated. It really is one of the most mystical and deeply mysterious places I've ever been.
You can actually understand why the ancient people who lived here, this was their world. That was all they knew.
We have one more night of camping here in the highlands of Central Sulawesi, and we are going to somewhere very special.
Wow, rainbow!
Oh my god!
I'm very excited to show you this amazing place that we are going to camp tonight. This is Danau Tambing, and we have it all to ourselves. What a beautiful place.
Nice everything.
Wow.
Ready for dinner.
We're ready for dinner. Amazing. We're wearing exactly the same clothes for the last 2 days. I am so dirty, look at me. But we don't care. We're having an amazing time here in Lorilindu National Park. Absolutely beautiful here. And all we can hear is the birds singing away. Tired? How did you sleep?
I woke up a few times because of cold.
Was it worth it?
It's really worth it.
What an incredible place to wake up here in Lorilindu National Park. So that's it, the campsite is now packed up and ready to go. We have 2 hours of driving into Palu City, and then we go through Palu City and arrive in Donggala. I'm really happy we found this place and very happy we camped here last night. And there she is, ready to go. And there you are. And now we hit the road again.
So that's it for this week. Please don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you haven't already. Next week, you can join me in West Sulawesi, where I meet the unique Mamasa people, and I find out that they have some of the worst roads in Sulawesi.